Hey everyone, I'm Dom, and today I just wanted to go over some things for Destiny's upcoming raid next season and why it's most likely to be King's Fall. As much as I would love to have Wrath of the Machine, there's no way it's coming out. It's gonna be King's Fall, and well, got a couple
So the
points to
first
go
thing
over
here
here.
is in the Altars of Reflection, back when Witch Queen first came out, when those were still coming out. We had, you go through the mission, and at the end, you'd put the thing down, and Savathun would say some lines. Well, she would play two truths and a lie. And on one of them, she said that the Taken King will rise again. I'm gonna put the clip right there.
The Taken King will rise again.
The next point here is, with King's Fall, it's regular Hive and Taken. Upon Oryx's Dreadnought, but for Rise of the Machine, we had the Devil Splicers. And we haven't had the Devil Splicers in Destiny 2 at all. And we've had bits of Sivo and Outbreak and Zero Hour, but no actual Devil Splicers. That was, I believe, House Dusk. So Bungie would have to remake the Splicers just for this raid and port them over from, with Rise of Iron and everything. And unless they somehow manage to pull that off, I do not see it happening. And another point we got going here is we've been fighting the Hive for a while now. And the darkness theme going on. Yes, I understand that Devil Splicers are technically part of the Dark Forces. But we're in the Witch Queen, which is about to loose Hive, Savathun, Hive Gods, all that shenanigan. And, having a Hive raid would just make the most sense instead of, say, we're in a Hive expansion. Oh, let's have a Fallen raid. Maybe if they did that like back in Beyond Light without Salvation, it'd be more believable. But I just don't see that happening when we're in the middle of a war with the Hive. Alright, the next thing here, and the most obvious one, is the raid exotic for Wrath of the Machine Outbreak Prime is already in D2 with Outbreak Perfected. Now they could have two of the same gun in the game, but the only difference being the name. But I don't see them pulling that unless they put like a Novo Mortis Thunderlord Abaddon thing, where it's just the same gun but a different element. I mean, like a Stasis Outbreak. That'd actually be pretty cool. But yeah, we already have Outbreak. We don't have Touch of Malice from King's Fall, so exotic. That's another thing. But what I do want to see is when King's Fall comes back, how are they going to implement Touch of Malice? Because that was a quest exotic in D1 which involved getting calcified fragments. I think Cadian Flakes doing the raid, talking to Eris. How are they gonna? Unless they put like, I guess I could see them putting calcified fragments without the raid. It's like kill Oryx, get the quest, talk to Eris, go back to the raid, get calcified fragments, kill Oryx again, and then you get the exotic. Or it could just be a random drop off Oryx. They could do that. I could see them doing that as well. And the final thing I wanted to take note of here is Siva hasn't been, to my knowledge, relevant since Rise of Iron. Rise of Iron was D1. We have not had Siva be a main core story beat in D2 at all. Now, there was Zero Hour, but that was just a reward. I might have been D1 or D2 where there was a Crucible map that had bits of dead Siva they had to discover. Wait, no. Yeah, I think that was D1 actually with Vostok. It was Vostok or Twilight Cap? That one that one Crucible map that had lower portents where you get Devil's Ruin. Yeah, we haven't had Siva in a while. And Rasputin, well, Rasputin's technically dead. His conscious is like a computer chip or something. So we get like next season it's like Season of the War Mind, or they bring back Rasputin in an exo, and Rasputin's awakeness has awoken Siva and the Devil Splicers. That would just come out of nowhere. Now we're fighting the Witness and the Hive, And all of a sudden, oh, boom, here's Rasputin. Boom, here's Siva. Look at that. We've resurrected Vasek and Axis. Go kick their ass. Yes. You sure about that? But yeah, no matter what it is, it's be a fun raid. I personally would not, it sounds like I'm doing a lot of bitching. I would much rather have Wrath because that loot looks awesome. Like, way better than King's Fall. Sorry, King's Fall, but compared to Wrath of the Machine, your armor and weapons are. Yeah. Next season, King's Fall. Maybe if, Rasputin goes back to like a later expansion after Final Shape, we could get Wrath of the Machine. But other than that, I don't see it happening. My name has been Dom. This has been a discussion. Whoop.